I choose to upload stuff onto YouTube? Well, it occurred to me once that somebody uploaded a picture of Hitler from Facebook and said some stuff on YouTube, and then they were arrested for it. So I figured, hey, if they can arrest you for it, why not just put stuff up there the way you feel? If it's facts and evidence and you're standing this way, it will stand for you in court of law too. So that was the original reason I put stuff on Facebook and YouTube, and I don't have a Facebook like that anymore. But as far as YouTube, it's like it's true. And also it's like I want to condemn the people that do stuff wrong. And that's bad, that offends me. So, if you're out there and you're supported by the government and the population, you have an opinion, and it infringes on me, or it affects me in a way, I want to put that out there, because I can't just attack you, because I'm not 23 to 35 years old, and I was never that stupid where I could just come and fucking wipe you out, beat the crap out of you, or fucking kill you, or find a way to mold my life into hurting you, because, that's a waste of life, and that's aggression, and, I'm not 23 to 35 years old, and I don't have that kind of physical, mental, combination of strength now. My mental strength is more, so I upload stuff on YouTube because, in this day and age, people runs people's names, so I want you to know how I feel. This way, if we have an interaction, you know that I don't forget about you, and that I will come after you, like the police and stuff like that, administratively. I'm going to file charges against you, with or without the statute of limitations, because you were wrong. And, other people with opinions that I have for, like, alcoholics and stuff like that, and addictions, and people that steal and stuff like that, I want you to know how I feel, because nobody condemns you, and they can't just do anything about it, because the law is on the side of who pays, because even that's biased. That's why I have, like, anti-government stuff. But, I'm in the middle of working, and I think about all these things, and, I work on stuff like, this is a painting of my heart between the world and a jack, and my signature mailboxes, because, it's like, I'm in a hard place, and I'm not going to fail with the weight of the world between me and man's construct. That's where my heart lies, like interactions with women, and other people, like family members, even bosses, if you decide to work for someone else, whether it's contract or whatever. So my opinion on all these things, you don't have to be in front of it. But if you come against me in a way that oppresses me or insults me or offends me to the point where I have a hold up in life or incapacitation, whether I'm mentally strong enough or not, if it should or shouldn't be, and it goes against a moral standard, that's why I have the videos. So, it's okay. I'd rather be like that than be silent, and I have my name on there because that's my opinion, dude. I'm not going to stand there and be like, or sit there and be like, okay, I'm going to hide behind the internet and a fake name, even though I don't want nobody to steal my stuff. I'm not going to tell nobody who I am, and I'm going to have an opinion about these things. I'm like, no way, it's not going to work like that. So it's idiocy to think that you should be transparent but also incognito, and in this world where you have an opinion that affects other people. So I'm not afraid, or I'm not ashamed, or I don't regret posting what I post, because I also have the ability to show growth by it. If you find two videos that contrast each other, and the recent one is better fitting for a world that you want to live in, then hey, I'm growing with you or towards you. And if not, and you just don't like my opinion, then let's put it up on a block and get a mediator of, a jury, and just judge me as good or bad. But yeah, but it's simple. My mentality I think is pretty fair and simple. So if you don't like what I upload, then you either have to get the fuck away from me, okay, or don't have any interaction that changes or affects me and my flow, because, I feel like, okay, I do have to consider other people, because the outside world is where I have to operate and live as an artist, and where oppression comes from. So this mirror image of this thing that you don't like is all about you. So yeah, do something about it, and then my opinion will change. But for the rest of the world right now, the way I have to profess my standing is in truth to what I believe in. And honestly, I find it lackluster that a lot of people don't have the responsibility to have a common decency and moral standing that goes with the responsibility of self-respect, ultimately, because they don't respect the people or the environment around you. That's why my opinion exists. So until you change, that's my opinion, and you're just going to have to own it. And if you don't like it, go attack somebody else that really cares, because at the end of the day, I don't. But you should know what and who you're dealing with, because, you know, you're not my king and you're not my queen. And if you don't like my opinion, you could leave my scene.